Pokemon is inserted into the Switch. We got Eevee, we got Vulpix, we got Bulbasaur, all members of my team in Let's Go Eevee, which I'm launching. There's the Pokemon shelf. There's a quick ball there. There's a bunch of Pokemon here that you can't see. There's Blastoise there, but there's more. There's a Reshiram in there. There's a Garchomp in there. Venusaur, Pikachu. There's a bunch of stuff in there. So we're just going to switch over to the game feed. Don't put Pokemon inside of you. We're going to play today, at least for a little bit, with the Pokeball Plus. Oh, that's out of focus. Look at that. So I'm going to wear my wrist strap like a responsible Nintendo player. Okay, and there you go. So I'm just going to sync that up. Come on. Sync. There we go. And let's play some Pokemon. Most anticipated game of the year, maybe. You know that sound. You know that song. Ah, it's an Eevee. That's my Eevee with a little hat. There's a little speaker in this, which I'm sure you can hear on the mic, that makes Pokemon sounds. It glows and stuff. I'll show that stuff off when I catch a Pokemon. So right now, I am in after Smash. I'm looking forward to Smash. And I will buy Smash and I will play Smash. But I am much more of a Pokemon fan than I am Smash. Let's see. This is the wrong... I meant to go into my town map. So I am right here on Route 9, I think. Yeah, Route 9. Heading to Rock Tunnel so I can get into Lavender Town. The Pokeball Plus has two buttons. There's a joystick right there on the nub. It works pretty well. Like, it's a little smaller than a Joy-Con, but it's totally serviceable. It clicks in for the A button. There's a button on top of the Pokeball's red spot for the B button, and a shake acts as your Y, which is a little weird, but it does that. My main gripe with the Pokeball Plus is that because the stick is so small, I can control my character totally fine with it. It's, again, this is totally a non-issue. It's that when I'm moving around the menus and then I hit select, sometimes because the stick is so small, when I hit select, I'll move the stick in a direction when I hit select, and it'll cause the thing to select the next option, which I don't want to do. Obviously, there's less buttons, so I can't do other shortcuts like the plus shortcut there at the bottom or the R shortcut. I can only do the Y shortcut by shaking the Pokeball. But this is my current team. Eevee's going to be a mainstay, obviously, because it's the starter. I'm probably going to keep Ivysaur, and I'm probably going to keep Vulpix. Fearow, Psyduck, and Nidorino will probably be switched out at some point with some other Pokemon. I'm thinking Psyduck is going to be replaced with a Staryu and a Starmie. Nidorino is probably going to replace with some electric Pokemon. Probably a Voltorb, because I've never had a Voltorb in my team. I'm going with Pokemon that I generally don't use in my teams for this game. And then Fearow... I usually like having a bird Pokemon on my team, a flying type. But I've used a Pidgeotto. And I have a Dugtrio, and I don't really like Fearow all that much. So I might replace that with something completely different. I might go like... I don't know. Mr. Mime, Kabutops. No, not Kabutops because he's a water type and I'm probably going to have a Starmie. But I'll figure something out. Yeah, I don't... But I don't name my Pokemon because I just don't have that. I name them if I'm doing something like a special run, like a Nuzlocke or a like the randomizer thing, that's fun to name my Pokemon in. But for my regular game, I don't. I'm just like, you are Eevee. Also, but this game makes it much easier to name your Pokemon. You can just change your name out at any time, multiple times. No name raider, none of that nonsense. Just change it in the menus. It's good. So let's get to some catching and battling. That's where I'm supposed to go. Let's go up, because I did not talk to that person up there, I don't think. Let's talk to this bug catcher, and let's battle him. Yeah, me too. There's a handful of things in this game that are very archaic, because they're going for the Gen 1 feel. So there's things about Gen 1 that they kept the same, like having the town map being an item you have to activate every time to look at it. That got changed years ago, but they kept it because that was a Gen 1 thing. There's little things like that they kept, but then there's like these bigger changes that I would love to see in the next Pokemon game, and changing your name in the menus is one of them. The other thing I want to see is that your Pokemon box is with you at all times, instead of having to go to a Pokemon Center. That's great. I love that. That needs to be in Gen 8. There's also this cool thing that I just unlocked. Let's go to my party. Let's go to the Vulpix. Let's go to Eevee because it's more impressive. Check summary. So I got the IV checker now. So before in other Pokemon games, you would have to check your IVs through a person somewhere in the world who would talk to you and tell you this Eevee is XYZ, good or bad or whatever. Now you can just do it in the menus, and it just tells you all their IVs, which is great. I never used to care that much about IVs because it was such a hassle. And I if anything, I cared more about EVs, and even then, I didn't do too much EV training. But this like makes it like really clear and really easy to get to, and I think that's super cool. The being an item will come back since the Switch doesn't have two screens. Well, no, so yeah, like the Switch doesn't have two screens, but you can like if I use the Joy-Con, like the map could be like mapped to could be one of these. Like it could be one of these major buttons. Like the previous games had more than these 5 buttons, so the map could just be next to Pokedex, and I'd be totally okay with that, and make it a shortcut on one of the triggers or something. Let's catch a Pokemon. I'm not gonna use a Great Ball on Rattata. See, that's what I meant. That's what I mean about the stick. I meant to choose Pokeball. Alright. Let's go. And then you can hear it, and it's glowing yellow, yellow, green. And then it that was a little overexposed on the camera, but it was just like a faint purple to match the color of Rattata, and it made the Rattata noise. I like this thing. This thing is cool. Maybe not $50 cool, but cool nonetheless. Let's catch a Spearow. I didn't even see the Pokeball come out. I think I might have accidentally thrown that one backwards. I didn't even know that was possible. The hell? Alright, come on. So, before I used to have more trouble launching the Pokeballs with this than I did with this. This felt easier. There you go. But after I've been using this one a lot more recently, and now I have a good grasp on what I need to do to make this one throw the way I want it to throw. And I think by doing that, I've lost the muscle memory for the Pokeball Plus, and now I'm missing a lot of Pokeballs to the Pokeball Plus. I probably won't play with the Pokeball Plus too much. I just wanted to show it off on stream, and I'll probably switch back to the Joy-Con, just to have the extra buttons. Alright, this I will use a Great Ball for. Okay, this is your little sideways. See, that's the wrong side. I didn't... There we go. Again, yeah, so you can't tell on the stream that much because it's just overexposed enough that you can't see the colors. But that color was specific to Nidoran female. It was like a light blue. And there's our Pokedex. Yeah, so it doesn't even ask you to, when you catch a Pokemon, if you want to name it anymore, because it's so easy to do that now in the menus. So let's move out of here. I catch everything, like in the main games. Like if it does not have a Pokeball next to it and it's in the wild, I will catch it. If I want to keep it on my team, then I'll evolve it myself. But if it's just to like have the data, I'll catch it. Even if the evolved form is in the wild. Nah, so this you don't have to do, but when I'm holding the Pokeball Plus, I tend to do it. I just throw my Pokeball when the character puts their Pokeball. You don't need to do it. Not necessary at all. But I do it anyway. Let's go with Psyduck. Got yourself a Sandshrew. Croc's favorite Pokemon. Or at least one of them, according to the list that we made yesterday. Let's go with Scald. Woof! That did some damage, huh? So yeah, when I'm using the Pokeball Plus, it does the effective sound effects on it, and also has HD Rumble on it, as just like the Joy-Con, so I can feel like the intensity change depending on what attack went out. I didn't read what Pokemon was coming out next, so I probably should have switched to Eevee, because Eevee has some fighting moves. Oh well, I haven't used Psybeam yet. Let's use Psybeam, see what comes out. It's just a purple beam. Psybeam used to be rainbow colored, like Aurora Beam. It's no longer that. Let's switch out to Eevee. Crunch. Crunch is a good move. Double kick. I'm really curious, 'cause they've changed enough in this game that it makes me like question basic Pokemon things that I thought I had a good grip on. Like, for example, all the learn sets are different in this game for each Pokemon. So Eevee has a slightly different learn set. Ivysaur has a slightly different learn set. All the I want to say all, but most of the Pokemon feel like they have slightly different learn sets than any of the other games. So things like that make me wonder, like, how does even experience gets split now. Is that still the same? Do I get more experience per Pokemon if some Pokemon aren't in my party? So I'm not. Yes, I'm not even sure about that. Here's a quick little detail before I answer your question, Croc. So Eevee's tail, or Pikachu if you have Pikachu version, will shake when you're close to an item. So like, see how Eevee's tail is kind of like all freaking out up there, and where I'm down here, it's shaking slower. So that happens when you on whether an item is invisible or visible. So if you, I don't know, there's an item finder in the game, but if there isn't, that's why, because you can use Eevee's tail as an item finder. It's really cool. And yes, Crunch did used to be a normal type move, I believe. Did I battle him already? Okay, no. I was gonna say, like, he's not activating. Alright, I'm gonna switch out Vulpix again because I don't want to fight fire with ground. But Psyduck's pretty low on health, so let's go Ivysaur. Grass is still super effective against ground too, right? I know grass is super effective against rock. I think that's also the case with ground. Let's do Razor Leaf. Yep, still super effective. Cool! Yeah. The lack of an item finder would be real great. I forgot. I haven't been in Kanto for so long that I forgot. Like, I used to have like a really. I didn't read what fucking Pokemon was coming out next. Fearow. Oh, that's bad. I need to switch out. I need to switch out Ivysaur immediately. Let's go with Eevee again. No, let's go with Vulpix. Yeah, so like I haven't been in Kanto for so long that I don't remember like when you get certain items or like I had totally forgotten Diglett Cave connected Vermilion and Pewter. In my head, I thought Diglett Cave connected like Saffron and Cerulean, but that's the underground tunnel. There's a lot of tunnels in Kanto. I'm starting to remember that. So because of that, I don't know when I was supposed to get the item finder. That might be later on. So I still don't know if it's in the game or not. But if it was early in the game, then it's definitely not in the game. So I'm already moving on to Lavender Town. Yeah, it is like very Pokemon Stadium like. Like the handheld games also had those like camera shots, but something about it being on the big screen is like very feels Pokemon Stadium-esque. Let's do Quick Attack just to get rid of you. I also really like the art style of the game, since we're talking about like how things look. Though, I do hope that the next Pokemon game not changed up the art style, because the Pokemon art style is the Pokemon art style. I like it. I mean more like just like how the models themselves look. Like these shader. I'm assuming shaders. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but like everything's like very like shiny in this game. Like very smooth and very shiny compared to how the games looked on the 3DS in the most recent ones. Like these, like Pokemon Go looks a lot like this, and the games don't look like Pokemon Go in terms of how the models look. It's still the same art style, obviously, but the models look different. So I hope for the next game, it has more of that look that the last few games have had. But overall, like, everything looks really crisp. Everything looks like, it looks really nice, like in 1080p. It runs really well too, even on handheld mode. I think the only difference I've noticed in handheld mode is that I see a bit of aliasing around the Pokemon in battles and in the overworld. And no, not pixelated Croc, not like the old Pokemon games. But yeah, like in handheld mode, it looks pretty good. It still runs at least, yeah, it totally still runs the same frame rate in handheld mode. Weirdly, the frame rate does seem to drop in the menus in handheld mode, but not in the overworld and not in battles. So I guess there's something with the menus that are a little bit more hardware intensive. But for the most part, it plays really well in handheld or in TV mode. Hello. Let's go. I don't want to catch another fucking Rattata. I have so many Rattatas. Let's talk to this guy. Or battle this guy. Yeah, like, yes, there is a resolution thing with the 3DS, but I guess it doesn't bother me because I know it's like, I know the 3DS, like, I know that's just how games look on the 3DS. The resolution on that screen is still like 240 by something, or like 800 by 400 something, I think. So like, let's see. Let's just go with Flamethrower, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some of those, like, up-res emulator Sun Moon stuff. It looks pretty decent. Let's do a quick attack. I gotta heal up this Eevee. Whoa! Pokemon in the back. Oh, wrong. There we go. You didn't hear that. I didn't call you by the wrong name. I meant to say Vulpix. Alright. Let's heal up our Pokemon. Another thing that's, again, a thing that has been in the games for a while, but was taken out because this game is more like Kanto, and they're trying to get that Kanto old-ass vibe, is that I can't easily restore my Pokemon from the party menu. I have to go into my bag. I have to go into the medicine pocket, and I have to go use a potion here. But I can still, like, repeatedly use it over and over again, thankfully. But the restore shortcut in the party menu is no longer there. Gonna keep fighting. For the beginning part of the game, I was actually having a little trouble. Like, I was actually having a challenge. Because there's, like, no battling in the wild. Like, the way I normally play Pokemon is, like, I battle the trainers, level up and all that stuff, and I fight every wild encounter I find. So I should not be with this Pokemon right now. That's a Goldeen. So yeah, so like I'll fight every Pokemon to get some experience, and whenever my, like, starter hits a certain level, like I think it's what I do is every 5 levels. So say my starter hits level 25, and my Pokemon are under level 25, I will stop everything I'm doing. I will stay in that area and fight wild battles to raise everyone up. It sounds grindy, but it's not that grindy because experience share is on, and also have a lucky egg, usually. Sometimes 2 lucky eggs if I've traded one in from an older game. And that goes pretty quickly, so it's fine. But because there's there's actually not a lot of battles in this game. That was a Pidgeotto, right? I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Yeah, but because there's not a lot of battles in this game, I found myself like actually having a challenge versus fighting the gym leaders until I realized, oh, I should be catching more Pokemon because catching Pokemon gives you experience. Let's do a Fire Spin. So right before the stream started, actually earlier today, I just spent time before the Rock Tunnel to... did I not use Fire Spin? There we go. Yeah, so I spent some time just catching a bunch of Mr. Mime and Pidgeottos and stuff to level up all my Pokemon to level 30. Or at least the ones I'm going to keep. I didn't bother with Fearow all that much, or with Psyduck, because I know I'm going to replace them. Other thing that I want to see improved on for the next game, now that they have like a game in the bag in the Switch, and they can like build on top of that. I want the fights to be a little bit more dynamic. I don't mean real time. I don't think I actually want real time Pokemon fights. If they do it, I think that might be cool. I would like to see what they would do with it. So I trust Game Freak enough to like innovate or change things around and still be okay. Did I go here already? No, I didn't. All right. But generally, I think I still want turn-based battles. But I would like to see it a bit more dynamic, right? Have the Pokemon move around a little bit. Maybe not so much waiting time in between choosing moves. Have the Pokemon interact when they attack instead of they've gotten closer to that. It's definitely better than the days where it was just the sprites shooting laser beams at the other sprites. Like now the Pokemon actually move and stuff like that. But you know, they did a little bit of that in Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii, and we're like 2 generations ahead of now. So like, I think we could see a little bit more of like Pokemon fucking running up and tackling another Pokemon. Make it like Pokken. Like yeah, like I don't think I actually want that. As cool as the Pokemon battles look, and seeing the full models just fucking beating up on each other, I'd be okay with staying turn-based. Just instead of these like sweeping panning shots while I'm choosing my stuff, like maybe more just like Pokemon are running around or like shifting. Maybe make the process of choosing the attacks faster. Maybe map them to buttons. Like Persona, I'm not saying do it like Persona, but like Persona 3 and 4, it took a while to get to those menus, and Persona 5 made it way faster. So maybe Game Freak can do not a similar thing, because it's not gonna that wouldn't work for this game, but like that same idea, like find a way to make choosing your to make choosing your moves faster. I guess kind of like Pokemon Stadium, but even Pokemon Stadium, like even a little bit faster than that, because you still have to like hold down a button, and there was still like a lot of I want to learn Fire Blast. You fucking kidding me? So I forgot. I'm like here waiting for like Eevee to Eevee. Shit, I keep doing it. I keep waiting for Vulpix to like evolve and stuff like that. It's like so I can like cancel the evolutions. So I can learn better moves, and I'm like, it just now hit me when he learned Fire Blast. I was like, Fire Blast is a really powerful move. How can like I must have passed the evolution mark or something, or evolution level at some point, and I remembered that Eevee, Vulpix evolves with the Firestone. So I just remembered that right now. Let's get rid of Will-O-Wisp. I never use Will-O-Wisp. But yeah, so like this game is making me excited for whatever the next Pokemon game will be, because I see things that like they can do. Like there's definitely like opportunity to improve Pokemon in a pretty good way, I think. And Pokemon's already great. Like Pokemon's one of those games that like it could stay forever, and I'm stay the same forever, and I'll probably be content with it. Like I like things to change and innovate, but like Pokemon can stay the same and I'll be fine. But imagine things they could do, right? Like there's cool potential here. Also, make this work with the next Pokemon game. It'll probably be harder to do because you would need more buttons for a mainline Pokemon game than this game. But find a way. I want to keep using this thing. It's silly. Alright, so I went down that one. I have not gone down that one. That's Route 10. Okay, that just leads... God damn it, that just leads... Another thing I think would be cool was if catching also involved some sort of like physical throw. Like I know the motion controls are finicky and Nintendo's bad about making them optional, but I would hope like Game Freak would be like, okay, you can turn these off. You can catch Pokemon normally. Oh, there's a fucking Chansey. I should get that Chansey. But like I'd like it if in the next Pokemon game I can also throw my controller to catch a Pokeball. I wouldn't want this whole Pokemon Go circle type stuff in there. I would want it to be regular catch rates and like how it normally is in Pokemon. I just want the action of throwing the Pokeball. Like it feels good. No, it does not make me actually feel like I'm catching a Pokemon, but it just feels good to throw. It's like it's a very pleasurable experience, and like the light glowing is really cool. Hey, Pastry. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna give this guy a raspberry. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Come on, I've caught multiple Raticate before. Why is this one so hard? There we go. $296. I hope that Chansey is still there, because I want to catch that Chansey. I've caught a Chansey before, and it gave me a lot of experience. Just as, like, fighting a Chansey in regular Pokemon games would give you a lot of experience. I don't want to learn her Helping Hand. Chansey, 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 Chansey! Alright, I'm not even gonna fuck around with this Chansey. I'm gonna give it a raspberry immediately. Again. Tiny stick. That's my biggest gripe with the Pokeball Plus. Accidentally choosing a different item. Oh, no, that's fine. That wasn't the Pokeball Plus, that was me being stupid. Oh, I overshot that. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, come on, Pokeball. There we go. Nope. I have one more raspberry, right? Yep, I'll use it. I have not unlocked Ultra Balls yet. I didn't get it in the center, so it's probably gonna be not gonna catch it. I should get the balls. Yeah, like they should change that. That if I miss a ball, I get it back. But of course, remember that comes from originally Pokemon Go, which is a free-to-play game, which means they want you to pay for more Pokeballs. But yes, I would prefer it if I could. You know, I don't like Fury Attack. Because at worst it's 30 damage, or 30 power. At best it's 75 power. Which is, but like even 75 isn't that great of a move. Like, I want 80, 90 power at some point. Double kick though. Double kick is 30. I don't know if is it 30 each kick or is it 30 in total? Because if it's 30 in total, then Fury Attack would equal. Oh yeah, the accuracy is 85. I forgot. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna just keep double kick. I'm also not gonna use Nidorino for the rest of this game, for the entirety of the game, so I didn't need to obsess over that. I don't have the equivalent of Surf yet, obviously, so you get that much later in the game. Firo. I just want this experience. I don't have any more raspberries, so we gotta. Nope, I went this way. Come on. Again, so like with the Joy-Con, I've gotten used to what I need to do to make the Pokeball go in the right direction. I need to learn that for the Pokeball Plus, because I thought I was going to use the Pokeball Plus more, but because of the extra buttons, I've been using the Joy-Con more. Nope. Nope. I thought I hit. That one was supposed to... I meant that one to go straight. I don't know why it didn't go straight. Again, I'll switch to the Pokeball Plus to the Joy-Con soon, so I can, like, at least show how I think I do better at throwing Pokeballs with that. Of course, on stream, everything's going to go to shit, and it'll be just as bad, if not worse. Catch that Raticate. Nope. That was bad timing on my part. No. I have stopped doing that. I think, but I didn't stop doing that. Like that long ago. I think I stopped doing that maybe in Sun and Moon. So I was doing it for a while. You know, ooh, a Krabby! I don't have a Krabby. It's huge. It's a big Krabby. Give me a second. What helps actually, like, or like what fills that like satisfaction of holding down the button is actually the HD Rumble. The HD Rumble in the Joy-Con and the Pokeball shaking every time when the Pokeball shakes satisfies that hold down the feeling for me. Because like the whole reason I would hold down the button, all right. So before I'll continue that thought, I need to see if I need to learn anything before I evolve Ivysaur. I have the movesets, the learn sets on my phone. Okay, what level am I? I'm at level 32. So the next good move would be Solar Beam at level 56. Like, he learns Growth, but I don't use Growth, and he learns Double Edge at 48. But I don't use Double Edge because I don't like recoil attacks. So the next one would be 56. I don't want to wait 20 levels to get a Venusaur. I can also always teach it Solar Beam through TM, because Solar Beam is a TM. So I'll let it evolve. Let's watch an evolution. Venusaur! Okay. Look at that. Remember in Pokemon Stadium? Oh yeah, you can like see the models in like full glory in the Pokedex. It's pretty good. Remember in Pokemon Stadium how Venusaur's eyes would get bloodshot red when it was attacking? And I think Pokemon Battle Revolution did that too. Oh! Petal Dance! That's a move. That's an evolution move, right? Yeah, it is. Level 0. So that's a move that it got for evolving. Yeah, forget all moves. What does Petal Dance do? I forgot. Oh, it's 120 power. This is like an ultimate. This is like a Hyper Beam. Oh, this is like an outrage actually. This is like an outrage because I become confused after 3 turns. All right, yeah, let's keep this fucking move. Get rid of fucking Vine Whip. This shitty ass fucking move. 45. I think the reason is because I confused Petal Dance with a different petal move that like Blossom uses. That's just a status move, and like maybe those get confused in our heads. All right, I caught a Krabby. I forgot I caught a Krabby. I was so excited to get Venusaur. Yeah, sure. We'll catch one of these. Alright, so I think I'm getting the hang of it with a Pokeball Plus. Because like, for the Joy-Con, I'll show it after I'm out of the battle, because I don't want to accidentally trigger a Pokeball throw. I don't have any more raspberries, girl. I can't feed you. There we go. Alright, so for the Joy-Con, what I've learned is that when you want to throw center, like initially the game tells you when getting ready to throw a Pokeball, have your Joy-Con flat like this and facing like forward, right? I found that to be not very helpful at all for most throwing. So I actually hold it up like this and then throw it. That's if I'm throwing center though. when I'm throwing sideways, I've learned that then I can apply this technique, holding it straight, and then flicking left or right like that. That helps, and pretty consistently I can get a Pokeball to go in the direction I want it to go with the Joy-Con. This for straight, and then for the sides, just that. So I'm good. Now it looks like with the Pokeball Plus, if I just hold it up in front of me like this, that straight, that sideways, and that sideways, that works pretty well. At least with this neat arena. Farms like like berry farms. So I haven't found any yet, but I also don't know how to get more raspberries because you can't buy raspberries in the stores. They only sell potions and Pokeballs and stuff like that. So I have not yet figured out how to get more raspberries. So there might be farms at some point. Or maybe the Celadon department store, the one that sells everything, has raspberries that I can buy. Look at that Venusaur, fully evolved Venusaur. Oh, it's so good. Let's see if there's any like items up here. I'm gonna watch Eevee's tail. No. No surf yet, or whatever the equivalent to surf is gonna be called. So you can see the. Let's show this off because we haven't. Oh, my light went out. I'll switch out the battery for that now. But let's play with Eevee first. So for like here are the techniques you can learn that replace HMs essentially, or Poke Ride in Sun and Moon. Chop down is cut, light up is flash. One of these will be surf. One of these will also be fly, I guess. One of these will eventually be fly. I don't know how Eevee's gonna fly. But if you can make Pikachu fly with balloons, I guess you can make Eevee fly with fucking a propeller hat or some shit. But yeah, let's play with Eevee. So, playing with Eevee, it's not with your joystick, it's with the motion controls. And this I find to be easier to do, again, with the Joy-Con. Because the Joy-Con has a... has the Y button. And the Y button you use to recenter the controller if everything is like off. Like if you want to hold it up here, you can hit Y and it'll recenter, and then you can just play with Eevee over here. You can't recenter the Pokeball Plus because there's not enough buttons on the Pokeball Plus to recenter it. So yeah, if you want to play with Eevee, it's more convenient. Oh, don't be sad. Do it with the Joy-Con. You can poke Eevee's tail. He likes that. His ears. He doesn't like being poked in the nose, though. And you could feed him. I'll give him a pineapple berry. Or a nanab, sorry. Oh, nope. I dropped it. There you go. That's Eevee. Alright, I'm gonna hit a quick pause here so I can fix that light. This might be a good time to switch to the Joy-Con since we're just relaxing here. So, to do that, that's easy. Just go into the settings and open controller settings, and then I just put the Pokeball Plus away, get my Joy-Con, sync it up. Boom. Done. Easy. Quick, easy. I can also what I also do is that I sync the second controller. I don't have to use it. But I sync it so I can take screenshots when I want to. But just syncing the controller doesn't actually summon the other character like I just did. I can totally just have the controller aside and play single player with a second controller connected. Oh, that's a big Nidorino. Nidoran male, not Nidorino. So one thing is that since the Joy-Con don't have speakers, I still get the HD rumble. I don't get the sound effects. Ooh, that was bad. There we go. That was like perfectly straight. Come on. There are berries that help, like just how the raspberry makes it easier to catch. Pineapple berries, I think, make the Pokemon move around less, and then there's other berries that do other stuff too. I can check now, actually, if I missed this attack. Oh, it ran away. Let's go into the berry menu. Alright, yeah, so pineapple berries make it more likely to get an item. So, like, candy, essentially, when I catch a Pokemon, and then the nanabs make them move less. It calms them, so they're jumping around less. Oh, it's a tiny one. Tiny one, so like the ones with the little spinning auras, blue is for a small one, red is for a big one. They'll give you bonus experience when you catch them, which is why I try to catch them. Okay. Again, not perfect. I'm not gonna, like, disguise it. Like, would I have preferred this to not be motion controls at all? Definitely. It works well enough once you get the hang of it, but there is a learning curve. And that learning curve might be too much for some people, and that's a bummer. In handheld mode, what you do is you aim with the gyros, and like kind of like how you would aim in Splatoon. So you do that, and then you hit A to throw the Pokeball. And it seemed to work fine, but also I did it while in a moving car, which is not the best place to do that, so it probably works better if I was stationary. That was too late. I have not yet, also not yet been able to... Oh, you can aim with a stick in handheld mode? I should try that out. I have not been able to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go yet, because I learned that you don't get that. You don't get to the the game tells you, more Krabbies. The game tells you that you don't to do that. You need to go to the Poke Park in Fuchsia City. I assume the Poke Park is what will replace the Safari Zone, or at least be attached to the Safari Zone, because there is a story thing in the Safari Zone. That's how you get Surf. So, when I get to Fuchsia City, I'll eventually start transferring some stuff over to, there we go, to Pokemon Let's Go from Pokemon Go. Because I have some Pokemon in there that I don't know if they'll be good enough to keep in my party, but there'll be stuff that's harder to catch in Kanto. Like I have some stuff I caught in New York. I have some Grimers, like Grimer, for example. Grimer is only in Let's Go Pikachu, so I can transfer a Grimer from Pokemon Go to Let's Go Eevee. Is Go Park even open yet? I didn't realize that Go Park was a service thing that had to be turned on. I assume it has to be, because I think I've heard people use it in this weekend. Like, not like, again, I haven't read any reviews, but I think I've heard of like other people who've been playing the game who've done it already. But yeah, I didn't realize Pokemon Go Park was a thing that needed to be turned on. Oh, good, a Pokemon. I mean, before I go to the Pokemon Center, let me catch this Rattata. Raticate. Not Ratatat. Rattatat. Boom. Easy catch. Cool. Anything here? Anything here? All right. See, look. Eevee's tail is shaking. There's an item right here, but it's invisible. So no need for an item finder. Who needs item finders when you got a cute Pokemon's tail? I'll catch that Nidorino. Boom. Look at all that experience. I kind of just want to stay in this area and just like grind to level 35 for a bit. But that would not make for a good stream, so I'm not going to do that. I might come back. I don't know. I just keep catching Pokemon though, because Pokemon Go. Just catch more Pokemon than fight them. I gotta buy more Great Balls at some point. Look at that. Everyone's all big and strong. My beautiful children. Catch that Fearow. Oh, you're orange. You're gonna be a toughie. And you move around a lot. You know what? Let's try that Nana Berry to make him chill out. Okay. Let's try it again. Nanab. Stop moving. That's not a really great location, but I'll take it. Wrong direction. And you started moving again. Oh well. Oh, but you're in the center. Got it. Alright, let's go inside this Pokemon Center. Team Rocket. Oh, shit. I'm surrounded. Oh! That's Claire. Did this happen? That didn't happen in Gen 1, did it? I don't remember that happening in Gen 1. Cool. Let's fight. This is probably going to be a Zubat. No, Eradicate. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, like, this isn't a direct remake. They said it was inspired by Yellow, but not a remake of Yellow. Like, inspired by in the sense of, like, you know, you have your Pokemon following you. You can evolve it. But yeah, it's not a direct remake. It is a cousin of Yellow, I guess. Ooh, I was hoping you use Super Fang again. Oh, but that actually did fine. That's fine. We'll be fine. This Vulpix is gonna be fine. I almost called him Eevee again. Fire Blast is overkill, but there's a Pokemon Center right next to us. Let's use Fire Blast. Fuck yeah. Now I want to teach Vulpix some other moves, because it's all fire moves right now. I want to diversify its moveset a bit. I don't know what else Ninetales can learn, because I never really had a Ninetales on my team. Lorelei. Sorry, not Claire. Who's Claire then? Claire might be an Elite Four member from a different generation. But I remember her. She's the ice trainer of the Kanto Elite Four. I wonder if at the end of this game, I wonder if at the end of this game, the champion is your rival, like in Red, Blue, Green. If it's Lance, like in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Or if it's Red, like before he leaves on his sabbatical to go on top of Mount Silver. I'm really curious about that. Alright, let's go heal our Pokemon. Look at this guy. Because this game does, I want to say, based off some things that they said in the beginning of the game, and like some characters you meet, this game takes place after the original, or I guess the remakes of Red, Blue, Green. Because you meet some characters that are definitely like timeline wise post that game. But also there are things that like there are events happening in Kanto that happened in the original, like when Red and Blue were the trainers going through Kanto, like the ghost thing happening in Lavender Town. So I wonder if they're just gonna like wave that away as like, hey, you're just playing another Kanto game. That stuff is gonna happen all the time, or they're actually gonna like talk about, or at least like hint at it being like a reason. If there's like a reason for it all, because they've toyed with that in other Pokemon games, especially in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. They've toyed with that, like there's a reason why some of this stuff is similar but not exactly the same. So maybe they get into that here too. Yes, Claire is indeed the last gym leader in Gen 2. You're absolutely right. That is where I got that name from. Let's battle you. Camper Vance. Fox versus Fox. Let's burn this poor little fox. Let's see if quick attack is enough. Oh, come on, really? My accuracy's all to shit now. Just gonna keep using Sand Attack, huh? Fine. You wanna play that way? We'll play that way. Eevee's got an attack that never misses. It ignores accuracy, so... Good old Swift. Yeah, we'll switch out. We're gonna send a Venusaur up against a poor old Psyduck. One other little detail that I hope gets, and this is such a fucking nitpick minor thing. Let's see what Petal Dance looks like, right? I can go heal him up after, so it'll be fine. But one minor thing that is super nitpicky and not important at all, really, is the Pokeballs. The Pokeball animations of them coming out of the Pokeballs and like getting returned to their Pokeballs in battle felt like they had more weight to them in Sun and Moon and in X and Y in the last 3D games. And I think that a lot of that has to do with sound effects. It's mostly just sound effects and not the actual animations themselves. Because the sound effects here are very like light and fluffy. If that's a way to describe them, they're just like pop, like that, right? Whereas like in Sun and Moon and those games, there's like a loud pop, like a good sounding, satisfying pop, and that's not in this game. And again, it's super nitpicky. It's like the most nitpicks of nitpicks, but like it gets to me in a way. Like I expect it to have more oomph. Especially because I actually really like the Pokeball animations. I like when they changed, and I think it was Generation 3 when they changed that each Pokeball has its own animation. I became obsessed with those, and I wanted every Pokemon on my team to have a different Pokeball. So every Pokemon I sent out had a different animation. So it's that stuff that I really like appreciate. And I hope for the next game the Pokeball sound effects and animations just feel better. Feel like how they felt in the past couple games. Where here they just feel very, very light, very flowery. Not impactful. Which is such a stupid nitpick. It is, I get it. But it matters to me. Alright, this is one of these special trainer battles. They are like littered around the world. There's like one or two on every route. And they're just like tougher trainers. But they're good to fight against. Pokemon, Venusaur. Oh, come on. Really? Gonna cast Hypnosis. I don't think I have any Awakenings. I have a full heal, but I don't want to waste a full heal on that. Alright. We'll just hope to wake up at some point. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Primeape. That is a fighting type. Let's switch to Psyduck. Psybeam. That's a thing. Thumbs up. I haven't played around with the mixer special stickers and stuff like that. I have never seen them before. That's a... I like Mixer's, like, silly features. Ooh, a Psyduck's dead. Well... Definitely don't want to send Eevee out because Eevee's a normal type. So we'll send Vulpix out. Fire Blast, baby. Oh! Quick attack. Just go. Go first. Boom. Did it. Easy peasy. No more Primeape. Oh, cool. I wonder who I can teach Brick Break to. Because Brick Break's an alright move. Only Psyduck. I'm not gonna keep Psyduck, so... Let's go heal everyone. Well, then that means that just means you gotta play Pokemon Go now, Croc. I love this. I love that the game still finds a place to put the Pokemon sprites. I hope that never goes away. I love those little Pokemon sprites. They're great for like printing out and turning into perler bead art. They keep being made for the new Pokemon too, because they show up in the menus. So I want that to keep happening. So let's save. All right, into the rock tunnel. I think there was a Chansey back there. Let's use the flash technique. Oh, the Cubone! Come on. So that's good, Croc, because back when I played Pokemon Go, I had a stop nearby in the park in front of my house that I could easily walk to, but the other stops were... I had a few near me, and they are technically walking distance from me, but you don't want to walk down here. No one walks down here, so I would need to get a car and drive to the other Pokestops. So there was because of that, there was a point where I altered my route back home from work to hit all the Pokestops, because they were all near the house, so it wouldn't really take much out of my normal route. It was just like pit stop here, back on the main road, pit stop here, back on the main road. So back when I was playing Pokemon Go, I actually altered my route a little bit so I can hit those Pokestops. The Taco Bell by me is a Pokestop, so. $84, come on. That's nothing. That's nothing. I deserve more experience than 84. Another Cubone. Ooh, that was a perfect throw, baby. Got it. I think we'll play till the end of the rock tunnel, and then I might call the stream there. I still got a pack for my trip. No, I don't. The Taco Bell did not. Rhyhorn. The Taco Bell did not advertise that they were a Pokestop. I don't even know what goes about into making things Pokestops. I think that involved Ingress in some form back when Ingress was a thing. I think it still is a thing. It's an anime now. Ingress is an anime now. But yeah, no, they didn't advertise that it was a Pokestop. It was just I would park in front of the Taco Bell real quick, spin the Pokestop, get my Pokeballs, and then move on. Machop! Look at all these new Pokemon we're finding in the rock tunnel. Nope. Bad. Not a perfect throw, but small enough that I might catch it. Yep. I might replace a Pokemon right now with one of these guys. Maybe not. I was thinking maybe I'll replace Nidorino or Furo with Machop, but I don't actually want a fighting type. What, in Pokemon Go or in Let's Go? Because in Let's Go we can just trade wirelessly if we have Nintendo Online, which I do not yet, but I might get just for this game. As for Pokemon Go, I honestly don't know, because by the time they added a bunch of that multiplayer stuff, like the raids and all that nonsense, I had stopped playing Pokemon Go, so I've actually never interacted with any of that stuff. Okay. That guy's wearing a Slowpoke like onesie. That's the Pokemon. No, Pokemaniacs are the nerds. I forgot what those are. Poke collectors? I don't remember. All right, let's catch this other Cubone as soon as I turn on Do Not Disturb on the computer. All right. You gonna jump? No, you're not. That's the wrong. Nope. Come on. That was straight. Come on. What? See, I thought I had the hang of this. There you go. That was... Boom. Perfect throw. Come on. Just perfect throw after perfect throw and still not catching it. Boom. Alright. We might not even make it to the end of Rock Tunnel, because I just checked what time it is. We might just go 30 more minutes, whether we're at the end of Rock Tunnel or not, and call it there. Because I still have anime to watch this week. Because I won't be able to watch it next week, because I'll be in Cuba. And I gotta pack. I gotta upload the Red Dead archive from the stream we did last week. And then split this archive into 3 archives for Pokemon, Tetris, and Moonlighter, and upload those so that they can go up while I'm gone. gonna be just content all week. So it'll be Red Dead Monday, Tetris, or rather Moonlighter on Tuesday, Tetris Wednesday, Pokemon Let's Go on Thursday, and then new episode of the Backlog. Graveler! New episode of the Backlog on Friday. Since those are pre-recorded like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks in advance, those are just scheduled for a while. I haven't recorded a new episode in like 2 weeks though, so I gotta catch up again and like record some. I usually record 3 in one go, so I gotta record a couple weeks in a row to make sure I catch up again. That was delayed. You saw that, right? That was weird. I caught it though. Not complaining. All right, let's fight this guy. Okay, so those are the Pokemaniacs. So the nerds are probably the Poke Collectors. Or Super Nerds? Maybe they're just called Super Nerds. Let's go Venusaur. Razor Leaf. I don't think I'm gonna let Venusaur learn Solar Beam because Solar Beam does a lot of. Solar Beam is a Hyper Beam attack essentially, but with a cooldown, or rather instead of a cooldown, a cool up, a warm up, not a warm up. So because he has Petal Dance, I think that serves that purpose for me, and I might just give Venusaur, you know, different moves, different, more varied moves. Maybe a poison type move besides Toxic that I think I had, or besides Poison Powder. I don't know what moves Venusaur can learn through TM. Maybe you can learn like some crazy Dragon Claw or some shit. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used a Venusaur in my teams. Whoop. That was weird. There we go. That couldn't have been... That was the tiniest possible circle and still got an excellent throw. And it still didn't catch it. Come on. Come on. Really? Got it. Let's catch that Machop. We're just gonna stay in this one location for the rest of the stream for the next 20 minutes, just catching a bunch of Pokemon. I'll try to move forward a bit. I just want this experience to make my Pokemon level so I don't have trouble with the gym leaders again. So I never play Pokemon in a way where I actually have a challenge on the gym leaders. Maybe my challenge comes in the Elite Four a little bit, but even then it's barely there. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't need a super challenging game to have fun with Pokemon. I just like Pokemon for Pokemon. So this game gave me a challenge, and I was like, that's cool. But also, I want to play this like I play a Pokemon game. I gotta buy so many more Great Balls when I get to town. Got it. I think I had 100 at the start of the stream, or near 100, maybe 90 something. And now I'm at like 20. You chew through Pokeballs in this game. Of course you do, because that's what this game's about. Oh, that just spawned on me. That might as well have been a random encounter, because that just spawned right on top of me. Oh, he dodged it, motherfucker. Ah! Oh, I was able to hold that one back. Oh, that's a big Zubat. Let's catch it. Zubats fly all over the place, so I'm gonna just try my best to get it really quick. Ah, that's okay. Take that. Vulpix and Eevee leveled up. My two foxes. My beautiful, beautiful foxes. New floor. That's a Golbat, and it's big. Gimme. Oh, this is orange. Okay. Alright. So there's more of an arc to this one. To catching a Golbat, because I guess it's higher up in like the in-game space. So I gotta time this one differently than I would normally time. Ah, I ran away. There's another one. It's not huge though. It's not huge. This one's easier to catch because it's less big, but it also moves around, which is a shame. Nope. I overshot that. God. All right, let's. I want this Golbat. I'm not gonna use it, but I want it. I'm running out of Pokeballs. Nope. I gotta throw a little harder, I think, to make sure it lands in the center to get that excellent thing. But at least I'm getting the timing from the sides of the circle right. At least I just gotta get the strength of the throw. There's another one. Let's try again. All right, we're gonna end the stream when we catch a Golbat. How about that? This one's orange. This is gonna suck. Oh, too much. Not in the center, but hopefully. Got it. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer, and then we just. All right, well, I guess that means it's the end of the stream. I made a bet and I lost it. Alright, folks. We're gonna pause here. That's it. I'm gonna go pack to go out of the country and then start splitting these archives because it's gonna take a while to upload these things. Thank you so much, anyone who anyone who popped in or passed by are the words I wanted to say, and I mixed them. This was fun. All the games I played today are games that I'm really enjoying, and I think other people should enjoy them as well. Again, those games are Moonlighter, Tetris Effect, and Pokemon Let's Go. Fun games. All of them. All of them more fun than Red Dead, in my opinion. So I guess that's saying something. Anyway, again, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go pack. I'll see you guys in a week or so-ish. Bye!